What you're listening to right now is this recorder that I have in my hand that's hidden. It is the Sony TX660, and I think this is why this is one of the best Plan B recorders that any wedding videographer should have in their bag. Oh man, I'm so excited. I love having to utilize a Plan B backup audio when it comes to ceremonies or receptions for that matter, and capture the toast and speeches in a way that sounds, not off your camera mic, not off a shotgun mic on your camera, but rather coming it close to their mouth and be able to get that audio feed and be able to correct that in post if necessary. And again, I do a lot of wedding videography. My Instagram is going to pop up right here, so you guys can give me a follow. Definitely appreciate the support. And so before I get to the actual settings of this recorder, I just want you guys to look at it. It's very slim. It's very comfortable in the hand. It's easy and very portable to take with you wherever you go. And the specifications of this little recorder are 16 gigs, which on their box they state at 636 hours, which I really don't think you're gonna record that long anyways, but I don't want to test it out either. But everything is internal, no micro SD slot or anything like that. And so let's go over the physical button size of this recorder. So right here you can see on the far left, you see the power button, and then you see a hold button. And then I'll get to that hold button in just a little bit. On the top, you'll have the main screen, as well as a little grill speaker here, which means you can actually hear the recording after you have recorded. So it's really beneficial. So you can listen to it two ways, with the speaker and on the top where there's a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which is really cool. And then also check this out. You also have a USB-C port right here, so where you can go ahead and charge it. Not only, there's two things. You can charge it, and it also works as you can view the folders as well of all your recordings, which is pretty cool at the same time. So that's a good benefit. And by any no means, I'm getting paid by Sony in regards to telling you about this product. All of this information is by my own experience and by my own opinion. So the other side, we see the record button. Then you see the fast forward button, the play and stop, the backward button. You see jump option, which I won't, it's an option. It's an option if you want to utilize that. And back and home button, volume button, and that's about it. But I honestly don't use, the only buttons I will use on this video would be the back home button and of course the hold, and I'll tell you that in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and dive deep into this recorder, and let's go ahead and see and power it on. So you hold it right here to power it on, hold to the left, and there it is. Okay, so now we have the main screen. You have the battery level, the timer when it starts recording, how much time you actually are recording, not how much time is left. You have the stop, microphone, mic sensitivity, in which I will talk about that in a little bit here. So right here, I'm going to hit the back home button, and let's go ahead and do music. If you have any music you want to store on this, I don't use that at all. Recorded files, yes. So I want to hit the middle button, which is the play and stop button. That works as a select button. So if I click that, it will just play automatically my latest recording, and that's what it does. And if you want to hear other types of recordings, just go to all the way down to folders, hit the play and stop button, and there you'll see folders. And you'll see a bunch of waveforms there. So those are other recordings that I've done in the previous from past weddings. So now I want to get out of this screen. You just hit the back home button multiple times. There you go. And now we just go fast forward into the next one, which is very important here, settings. Now when you do get one of these recorders, you want to go ahead and follow my steps. It's up to you. These are just from personal opinion. These are my own settings, and this has helped me a lot. Recording settings, I'm gonna select that, and I'm gonna scroll down to record mode. And now record mode will give you options. It starts all the way, let me just see. Yeah, it starts all the way to MP3 mono 48 megabits. I want to go ahead and select, of course, the 16-bit audio because that's the highest quality audio you'll get out of this recorder, and that's the one I chose. So, and then I'm going to go to mic sensitivity. Now I'm going to talk about this really quick. So mic sensitivity, I have it in low. If I were to put it on medium, then what it does is it just picks up more ambient sound. So more people talking a little bit further, it just picks that up a little bit more. High, it just picks up everybody. So when it comes to post or editing that type of audio, now where DaVinci Resolve and Final Cut have voice isolation, you can go ahead and use that or utilize that when the mic sensitivity is low to level up that audio. And so I will show you guys an example of that in just a little bit here. And that's basically it. So record mode and mic sensitivity. And so I'm going to hit back. And now I'm going to show you how I set it up when it comes time to recording the actual reception or whether it's a ceremony. Okay, so here we go. So what I do first is, okay, so the bride and groom are ready for their ceremony, right? Or they're about to be ready, for example. Maybe if I hear about like in 10 minutes, they're going to be ready to walk down the aisle. So I have 10 minutes to go ahead and find that mic, right? Whether it's from the venue's mic or it's the DJ's mic. It doesn't really matter because the audio is going to be right through here, not through their system. Go to the record button. You can actually just hit the record button automatically, and you can see the red light indicator. It's already recording because the timer's going, right? And now I don't want these other buttons to accidentally touch the sleeve or the pocket of the for this recorder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide to the right and hold it. And now all the buttons are locked. And now nothing's going to interfere with my recording. So therefore, I'm not going to have any issues. It's just going to keep recording until I slide left on that hold. And then basically it just enables all the buttons to be active again. So here we go. I'm going to grab the sleeve, and this sleeve will post down the link down below so you guys can check it out. You do get one of these. I highly recommend getting the sleeve, of course. So it's just, I found this one on Etsy. And inside that sleeve, there's a pocket for this recorder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide it down. There you go. Just like that. It's on hold, so I don't have to worry about any buttons interfering with anything. Perfect. So now I have enough space for me to put that mic right here, which I have. And I'm going to go ahead and just slide it in. Now, every mic is different, but this sleeve will work with any of one of them. Like so. It just snugs in there perfectly. And there you have it. You can see the recorder right here on the right side of this mic. It is recording. So whatever comes out of this mic, or whoever has this mic being passed around, or whether it's stationary, you're able to pick up that recording audio. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And then afterwards, of course, you just easily just remove that sleeve. Comes off easily. Take out the recorder. And then after you take out that recorder, just make sure you put it unlocked. From hold to the just regular, you are done. Now you can go ahead and power it off. Just slide to the right, hold it, and it powers off. That's it. I want to go ahead and share with you guys an example here of a reception that I use this for, and that way you guys can hear two types of versions of audio here. So you can hear the raw audio coming off this recorder, and then you'll hear a edited version of this audio.
First of all, welcome to our family officially. We're all so glad that you're here. I remember the first time that I met you, Drew. We had gone in a big group to Lagoon. Even though I didn't know you and you didn't know me, you made it a point to talk to me and make sure that I had fun. I remember how at ease Emery was with you, even though you two had only been dating for a couple months at this point.
All right, and there you have it. So, do I recommend something like this for every wedding videographer to have in their bag? Absolutely. And I think you will never go wrong with capturing a Plan B kind of type audio. Always have backups. Always have backups. No matter what the situation may be. Because sometimes maybe your plan type A or your main audio that you're trying to capture, whether the vowels or whether the toast of speech is, becomes distorted, or it's very just, noisy, with a bunch of noise, and it's not fixable, then guess what? You have something you can rely on. And one of the things that I forgot to touch bases on is the battery life. So this will last you about 12 hours. So that's plenty of time. It's amazing battery life on this thing. So I don't have to worry about it for that long. So of course you have the battery indicator, will help you. And it's easily fast charging too. So all in all, it's a win. And I hope you found this video very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Alex. And you guys, thank you again for the support. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.